you clicking on all cylinders today? You did a little dance after the touchdown run. Just talk about how you felt out there.
I felt like everything was clicking. Started with the offensive line. I think they really dominated the game. Got to go buy those guys some steak dinner because it all started with them, and then the running backs did an awesome job. And I think really everyone did their part. I mean, we had a little bit of a stall in the third quarter, but other than that, I think it was really, balanced attack, and just really good to see that. I think we spread the ball, around pretty good, and just really did our job. I mean, that's what Coach Leach has been preaching. Be the most excited, be the best at doing our job, and be a team. I think we did that on all three sides of the ball today.
Look, you guys started a lot faster today. I mean, what kind of helped you guys do that?
I think energy, just from everyone. I think everyone brought the energy. There was just a certain focus, a certain vibe in the locker room where you could feel that it was going to be a quick start game for us. We've been preaching it. Our bye week practices were quick, fast, crisp, and we really this was just an extension of practice. This is how we've been practicing the last 2 weeks, and it was really nice to see us go out there and put it all in work.
It looks like two really big wins after two disappointing losses. Are you guys finding the team you thought you would be in preseason?
We got a lot of work to do, but we're taking this Pac-12 play as a new season. So right now we're 1-0. We got a great opponent in Stanford coming up. We got to, obviously we got a lot of corrections we got to go make, but there's a lot of positive, and I think we're going to learn from it. And hopefully, I think last year what we did a real good job was getting a week better, and hopefully we can continue to do that. Seems like we have so far, but we just got to get a week better each week.
What was Oregon presenting to you guys on defense that allowed you to get the running game going so effectively?
They just gave us some pretty good run boxes. We had two back, and they could put 6 in the box. They're kind of spiking out and stuff like that. And really they didn't change all that much. So we just, if it's not broken, why fix it? And that was kind of the mentality we had. I mean, and then when they did give us, throwing opportunities, we took advantage of stuff like that. But I think there was one drive, it was just pretty much handoff, and then celebrated really hard at the end. And I was probably the most tired I've ever been. But no, it was fun to see. It was just fun. It was a real balanced attack, and I think everyone had fun out there.
Luke, in the second half when you guys really started to pound the ground, how did you keep yourself and the receivers in rhythm for the pass?
Just on the sideline talking to them, just saying, hey, if they switch it up, we're going to get back to it. And, obviously they didn't really switch anything up, so we just kept running in it. But I think our receivers did a nice job of keeping their focus. And, I think I throw like 1,000 balls on Saturdays because anytime there's a TV timeout, I just try to keep it warm. So, that's what I was doing.
Those three guys are pretty energetic, and they're always in this sort of running back competition with each other. Does that energy sort of kind of spread throughout the offense when they're in a groove?
Yeah, I think, when they're in a groove, we're in a groove. And I really think when the offensive line is in a groove and they're dominating and they're doing what they need to be doing, that as an offense, we are just flowing. It all starts with them. I mean, they played outstanding today. And when they're going, we're going. And I think, those three running backs who got to go, maybe they got to pay for the steak dinner, but it's whatever.
These last couple of weeks, is this kind of like just what the doctor ordered, getting the offense going, a couple of 50-point games, kind of proving to everybody, proving to yourself that you guys, are able to go out there and put up the numbers that are expected?
Yeah, we knew we could do it, and, we got to continue to do it. I mean, we got to be consistent, and, we've put up, 2 pretty good games the last 2 games, but, those are done. We're going to celebrate this one tonight, and now we got to move on to Stanford, and they're a tough, sound defense, and we just really got to execute and be consistent and keep doing it. But it was nice to see that we can do it, and we know we're capable of it.
How have you felt about just the way the group overall has responded to kind of the tough coaching and the way Leach has kind of cranked it up? I mean, obviously in the field it looks like you guys have taken it.
Yeah, I think we've really all responded positively. It's just kind of the same thing last year. It just took us a little longer this year, I guess. But I think everyone's just having fun, really just playing their butts off, and just it's really fun to see and be a part of.
Look, you had 2 new guys join that offensive line this year. I mean, talk about just what they've added to the mix. Andre Dillard, Cody Connell.
I mean, they're huge for us. I mean, Cody's just a big guy out there, plays physical all the time, and Dillard's one of the most athletic. I mean, he's faster than I am and stuff like that. So, I mean, he's just a great athlete. I really feel comfortable with that left side. I think they've really meshed together and, really playing on all cylinders. And, really the O-line in general today, I think played really good. Just played in sync, had a great rhythm. I mean, we had a few penalties, but, that we can easily clean those up. But it's just an overall good job up front.
Is Dillard really faster than you?
Yeah, he is faster than me.
In what?
The 10 and the 20. We tested over summer. He's faster than a lot of guys, so it's not like I'm not, white and unathletic. But I did hit the freaking Oregon bench today. That was not fun. I was trying to jump over it, and then I was like, yeah, I shouldn't do it.
And one more for Luke.
Luke,
What was more exciting, going into Oregon, dethrowing them last year, or being at home and taking them like this?
Yeah, I just love winning, so both. A great program like Oregon, just getting a win. Winning's tough in college football. Any given Saturday, anything can happen. So I enjoy all the wins, I think, equally. But we'll enjoy it tonight, and then we're moving on to Stanford tomorrow.